Harvest 2018, a wonderful time to reflect on the year that's been. So we started some 2 weeks later, 12 to 14 days later in the cellar. It gave us a wonderful opportunity, in the first weeks of January, just to make sure that everything was absolutely right for harvest. So for the first time in a long time, felt quite prepared for what was going to happen. On the other side, what we weren't prepared for was absolutely the onslaught of not having the water that we needed. We have different production sites for Bosman Family Vineyards, 3 very specific vineyards in Wellington, going to Hermon in the Swartland, and then also Hermanus, Upper Hemel and Aarde Valley. And each one of those sites were just so much different, but definitely all felt the influence of the ongoing drought. So firstly, here in the valley that we're in now, if you look at the mountains behind me, it's almost as if the valley and the mountains and the water that we're able to catch here in the dams are very, very efficient in making sure that these vineyards all are quite happy. So the amount of water that we needed wasn't that much. We got away with actually irrigating almost a third less, but still having the product that we wanted, the quality that we wanted, so we were really excited about that. Going to the Swartland, Hermon, our vineyards on the farm there, it's close to the Berg River, and that's where we get our water from. And as you might know, we had no water in the river, so no opportunity to irrigate from there. So that definitely brought some decision making to the front. We needed to definitely think about what we were going to do there, not only for the grapes that we wanted to harvest, but also for the vineyards. You could imagine there are vineyards that we still want to be working with for years to come. A harvest like this, where there is summer heat and less water, you definitely want to make sure that your plants are happy, also for the longevity of your plant material. And the third vineyard, this beautiful site in Hermanus, obviously less influence in terms of the volume of less rain that we had there, but a drier season there altogether. So as you can hear, there were different sites, different things that we needed to think about, but I think the big thing that 2018 will be remembered for is the fact that we made decisions in terms of a priority list almost. In the past, you would have the opportunity to either irrigate or not. This year we didn't have those opportunities or those tools, and to some extent I think that brought a very clear and a distinct harvest that was influenced by nature. Something I'm really looking forward to be able to show you in the wine glass going forward. So 2018, an extreme year, a year with the drought showing us what happens in the cellar. So a lot of decisions being made in terms of harvest dates, which we'll see maybe in fresher red styles, I could imagine, making sure that you harvest your red grapes maybe at an earlier stage for freshness and for vibrance. So red grapes definitely something that I'm looking forward to. And then in terms of the white grape varieties, the Chenin Blancs, the Chardonnays, beautiful healthy grapes. That's one thing that you can deduct from a drier vintage, is definitely the health and how beautiful those grapes then look. So I think it's all about the upside and the downside of what we've been dealt this vintage. A lot to look forward to in your glass.